Hello and welcome to Jonathan Plays Factory Town. This is version 0.148b of Factory Town, and I am getting ready for part 18 of my series, Jonathan Plays Factory Town. In my last video, I was working on making these products here. Shoes, well, I hit F key, wait, F, hold it down. Nails, reinforced boards, shoes, coats, and cloaks. While I'm thinking about that, I'm going to see what's wrong with this barn. That barn doesn't seem to have any problems, but these workers could be replaced with mining drills. I keep running down to 0 on that, so it's not getting fuel for some reason. Maybe those workers weren't working. Okay, there you go, 38 fuel, and it's starting to pump some, maybe pump some iron plates into that barn again, hopefully. So I'll upgrade that barn a couple of times just to make sure that it can hold plenty. Next thing I'm going to do this, looks like this is not filtered properly. I think I need to build 3 grabber, maybe even 4 grabbers. I'll grab out of those, make sure that these have the proper filter on them. This is delivering nails to that. I was sure I didn't have that working, but that's okay. Okay, this should be producing coats, so I'll change that to coats. This one should be producing cloaks, yeah, cloaks. And this one should be producing shoes, so I'll change that to shoes. For some reason, he's not got any leather coming. Might be because this... Let's upgrade the leather pasture as much as I can. And now that's producing the leather at a much faster rate. I'll go ahead and put another couple of workers in it too, because that might be our slow point. Oh, no. Looks like the grain may be our slow point at this point now. We'll see whether whether adding a few workers there will change things. And we'll make this back to not 0, but 550. Okay. I don't want these things on the floor. Let's see. Oh, I shouldn't have taken out the jacket. Okay, so now those things are sending. What I want to do is build a small prototype of something that is, I'm going to repeat a few times. Structural blocks. Okay, here we go. 2 of those and 1 of those, followed by 2 more of those. That's what I'll set my belts on top of. And I'm going to pause it for a moment. Select all of these, move, and then just place them over in an empty area. And then we'll take this, copy, shift rotate. We'll put one here, one here, one here. We don't need any for that one, I don't think. We need one there and one there. Select those again, move, and place them back where they were, except elevated above that spot. And I can get rid of this. Okay, so at this point, things should be producing nicely. I will create a caravan for now for each one of these. Whoops. I have the first caravan deliver reinforced boards to the general store. I have the second caravan deliver nails to the general store. The third caravan will deliver shoes to the general store. The next will deliver leather to the general store. The next will deliver warm coats to the general store. And finally, this one will deliver cloaks to the general store. I might be updating that to work with Rails pretty soon, but for now, that's what I'm going to be using, those caravans. What I'm going to do now is something to help me empty out the base. Notice it's got a bunch of clutter inside it, and what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to put this something near Midtown. First, I'm going to do some removing of resources so that I can clear out something under here, because I could put it under the houses, or could leave spaces under the houses, but alright. First of all, I'm going to move my base over to here. I'm going to, let's see, build a road out and orient myself so I'm looking straight down if possible. Looks like right there is adjacent to that area. Move the base. Set it right there. And then I'm going to make copies of, so that I don't disrupt the chains. Or no. Okay. Copy that over here. Let me actually delete some of that road over there. I think I'll flatten that terrain and then terrain flatten down. that bigger. Oh, right. Ooh, that came out bad. Terrain flatten. Up. BTT. Terrain flatten. Down. I'll start with a small cursor and press down the button and then make it bigger. I don't know if that works or not, but yeah, okay, get rid of that water there. Okay. Kind of runs slowly when I do that. That's alright. Okay. Back to my copying operation that I was going to do. I just wanted to have the ground to be level over there. Copy and paste. That's strange. Oh, the road. Interesting. So there's a couple of road sections here that are getting in our way. Okay. X. X is not doing it. Delete. No, it does not want to get rid of that road for some reason. What if I built road over it? And then delete the road. Okay, well I did something. It put a block down there. I'll work with that. Now where were those things I was going to copy? Here they are. Copy. And paste. And then the apothecary. Copy. And really? Still doing it. Set it over here for a second and see if I can find a solution. Let's see. Build road. Oh, there it is. Here's, well, I think that's where the problem is, but move. Can't be built anywhere over there. I don't know what happened during my terrain flatten operation. But it went badly. It did not flatten the terrain for any case. Let's delete that, and I don't know if there's any way out of this. I might have caused permanent damage. BTT, terrain flatten down, terrain flatten up, I don't care. Okay, now that turned green. Okay, good. How about over here? Okay, now maybe I can move those things. Move. Whoops. Move, click, and click again. And I think there's something there. Really? Occupied again? Oh, because I copied the road. Do that, and try that select again. Yeah, I copied the road there. Okay, move. I swear this went better before. I could just delete this part of the video or something. Okay, and now, where's the apothecary? Copy. Paste. Finally. Okay. Make sure they have a road to them so that they can access the houses. Oh, come on. And then I'm going to build a loop, a very narrow loop, for some belt. And I'll come this way with it. And I will go back this way with it. Okay, good enough. And I'm gonna build metal conveyor belt going this way, coming back here, and then going this way, and finishing up by going that way. And we'll just dump stuff out of the town center with a grabber. And it's gonna go past all of these things, just being pushed into each of these buildings as it goes by. I think, is that a building there? I think it's a building. We'll have 4 buildings it's going into. I think that did it. I'll have to revise that one. And then I'm going to build a bunch of barns. After I build this road down to there. Okay. And you see now it has gotten pretty well filled up. I'm going to here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a pusher in, build, grabber, pusher. I'm going to empty this belt out so that we can start it all over and rotate this grabber so that it's not functional. And that should just wrap everything up so that everything goes back into the city center. Then I'm gonna upgrade all these barns. I don't know if yeah, it looks like the upgrade button is working. So that they can fill up entirely. Up to 250. Up to 250. And I'm gonna put a pusher next to each of these. pusher, pusher, pusher. So this will hold up to 12 goods of 250 each that way. Logistics blocks, pusher. Each barn will have one pusher outside it. Each of them will hold probably 4 different goods. So now I will rotate that grabber again. Whatever can go in those, whatever can be sold will go into those buildings, and whatever can't be sold will be delivered to the barns. So this barn is getting filled with iron ore, wood wheels, cheese, and coal. Since it is getting filled with cheese, I know we don't have a Gourmet Foods over there properly placed. Or, no, we just don't have a pusher next to the Gourmet Foods. Build. Pusher. Build. G. Pusher. Yeah. That should be a little better. So I will go ahead, I'll pause it for a second and push that cheese out. That's odd. Okay. I'm going to turn this one off for a moment. And cheese. Okay. Cheese, click, click. There we go. Now it'll send out that cheese, and the cheese can be eaten, can be put back in the base. The base is getting emptied slowly and steadily, and pretty soon we'll have a couple of barn slots filled with the wheels, and possibly the coal will take up a couple of barn slots. But now we're not going to be losing quite so much stuff. This barn is still empty. I can put a couple more. Let's actually just copy and see if I can just build 3 more fully upgraded barns right here. And 3 more right there. And build. I don't know if a pusher will work on that, but so I'll just delete that one. More pushers coming this way. Okay, that will probably solve the problem that our base was having with becoming too full. And notice now, when I deleted those barns, all of that barn material went into the base. So we will soon be seeing it fill things up in various locations. All right. We've hit the 24-minute mark, and we've reached, well, I don't know for 100% sure where my happiness was before, but now it's around 313. If that's lower, there's some kind of error that I've made, but if that's higher, that means that those resources coming from here are doing a nice job. It's probably a mix of both. All right, thanks for watching. This has been Jonathan Plays Factory Town, part 18, I think, and I will see you next time. Okay, something interesting I saw before I cleared this out was that that piece of cheese went from this barn to the next barn. So that was kind of funny. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this over here. I could just delete the cheese. That would be the simple solution. But why do anything simple when I can chase after one little piece of cheese? Move that right. Oh, nope. Move that right there. Then I will unpause it. Ah, there we go. And then hit J. J. Click on the piece of cheese. And then watch this base as it gets rid of that cheese. There goes the cheese, and into there it went, into the store. Okay. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let this filter go. And it's going to start filling with, I don't know what it'll fill with. Something from this barn? This barn's got cotton, water, cloth conveyor belt, and empty. So no, it's not going into that barn because that stuff isn't on its way. Or that, yeah, that's already been depleted. So something else will go into that spot. That's fine. Alright, I think now I'm done. One other thing I wanted to do was upgrade the paper barn a lot, so that next time I suddenly go, oh wait, I need to... So that next time I go, oh wait, oh my god, I've gone into a loop. Okay. Next time I go, hey, I haven't changed my technology for a long time, then at least I'll have accumulated a large amount of paper in the barn. I wish I'd done that at the beginning of the video, because the technologies at this point use just enormous amounts of paper. So let's actually set it on one. I think mana purification is the next way to go. Why do I think the mana purification is the way to go? Because the next upgrade of the base requires mana crystal, and the only way to get a mana crystal is with the technology mana purification. So that'll be the subject of maybe the film after next. I don't know. Alright, thank you for watching. This has been Jonathan Plays Factory Town, Part 18.